She strangled him with a zip tie, buried him under fresh concrete, and parked a car on top. That was over a month ago. She still hasn't been caught. Her name is Isabel Johnson. She's 38 years old, 5'3", barely 120 pounds. And for over a month, she has outrun an entire multi-state manhunt. Investigators call her a master manipulator, a woman who disguises herself so well, they're not even sure what she looks like anymore. So how does one woman vanish in plain sight, with an entire law enforcement network hunting her down? It started in May, when 43-year-old Jason Christopher Coulthart was reported missing after leaving his condominium complex in Niceville, Florida. For weeks, there was no sign of him. Then, on June 25th, Walton County Sheriff's investigators uncovered something disturbing. Coulthart's remains, buried in a shallow grave, sealed under a fresh layer of concrete, and a black Cadillac parked directly on top of it, as if to make sure no one and nothing would ever dig it up. Investigators allege Coulthart was strangled, a zip tie pulled tight around his neck. His identity was confirmed by DNA on July 9th. He was originally from New Jersey, and he left behind a young adult son, his parents, and a brother. Those who knew him have described him as generous, the kind of person who'd help anyone in need. A warrant for Isabel Johnson's arrest was issued the day after the discovery. She has not been seen in custody since.
Investigators say Johnson isn't just hiding. She's actively working the system and working people. The Walton County Sheriff's Office has described her as a cunning master manipulator, someone who plays on strangers' sympathies to get what she needs: rides, cash, a phone to use. Officials say she may even be presenting herself as a victim of domestic violence to convince people to help her. People who have no idea they're aiding a woman wanted for murder. It's reportedly worked. Investigators believe Johnson has used at least 6 known aliases, including Harley, Jessica Elaine Bowman, Jessica Elaine Thrush, Jessica Elaine Thrash, Jessica Dowdy, and possibly Denise. She's believed to have cut and dyed her hair to change her appearance, and new sightings, photos, and videos keep surfacing, some allegedly dating back to early July. And here's where it gets even harder for investigators, because Johnson hasn't been doing this alone.
5 people have already been arrested and charged for allegedly helping her hide the body and evade capture. Her alleged roommate, 31-year-old Bobby Jean Wagstaff, is accused of helping dig the hole where Coulthart was buried. A married couple in their 60s, Martin and Sandra Leverton, allegedly retrieved Johnson's belongings, supplied her with a phone, and tried to arrange a place for her to hide out of state. 2 more, 74-year-old Michael Ray White and 59-year-old Kathleen Morris, are accused of sheltering her in late June. All 5 now face charges including accessory after the fact to a capital felony. The sheriff's office has issued a blunt warning to anyone else considering the same. If you give her a place to stay, help her hide, or lie for her, you will be charged too. So if disguises and aliases can hide her face, what can't she hide? Investigators point to one distinctive tattoo, a rose or flower design that starts below her left thumb and stretches toward her index finger. It's a small detail, but officials say it's exactly the kind of thing that could give her away, no matter how many names she's using.
As of now, a reward of at least $16,000 is being offered for information leading to her arrest, funded by multiple law enforcement agencies who've joined the search, which has now widened beyond Florida into neighboring states. Investigators say they believe they know where she's been, and they believe they have an idea of where she might be heading next. But so far, Isabel Johnson is still out there. This is an active investigation, and the story isn't finished because Isabel Johnson hasn't been caught.